Me and him are like telepathic, you know what I mean?
I know my brother better than anybody else.
When both come together, you have greatness.
90s music Britpop rock icons Oasis have officially revealed they're getting the band back together. Liam and Noel Gallagher confirmed they would be reuniting to play major shows across the UK in 2025. As of 2024, Oasis has sold over 75 million records worldwide, making them one of the best-selling music artists of all time. They are among the most successful acts in the history of the UK singles chart and the UK albums chart, with 8 UK number one singles and 8 UK number one albums.
We won't deny anything that's been written about us. Why should we? They want to write about it. Fine. Our music will stand the test of time. That is a fact. Right? All this media hype and all this thing about us being this, that and the other, right, will be dead in a year's time. Everyone will forget about it. The records that we make will be in the shops forever.
Despite this, the brothers have not performed together since 2009. The rocky road to reunion has been paved with a lifetime of fiery drama and sibling rivalry between the brothers Gallagher, which has left fans questioning if the announcement is too good to be true, suggesting the tour could be at risk considering Noel and Liam's tumultuous relationship.
What are them two guys called? Abel and
Cable.
Abel and Cable. Was Adam and Eve, yeah? They had two sons, yeah? These two sons had a fight one day. One stabbed the other and that. Right, this is in the Bible, man. Get to that's what it's all about. That's why we'll be the best band in the world, because I ain't that swat. No, it's not hate, it's love. It's you, mate.
Oasis formed in Manchester back in 1991, with Liam and Noel Gallagher fast becoming the faces of the band. They were signed to Creation Records in 1993 and released their smash hit first album Definitely Maybe the following year. The hit record topped the UK albums chart and swiftly became the fastest-selling debut album in British history at the time.
Being hyped as the best band around at the moment. Is all the hype true?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Good.
The best band of ours today on the planet. It's a fact.
The band's second album, What's the Story Morning Glory, took them to even greater heights, with worldwide commercial success, selling over 4 million copies and becoming the fifth best-selling album in UK chart history.
It's gone 13 times platinum. It charted a year ago today. Is it the greatest album ever written?
I think it is fair to say that What's the Story, Morning Glory is probably one of the biggest selling albums of all time.
Without doubt, the biggest band around in Britain at the moment is Oasis, the fastest selling album of the decade.
We're live from Knebworth. By Sunday night, Oasis will have played to more than 1/3 people in just over 1 week.
The live gig of the decade.
In just over 3 years, Oasis will have gone from being a new signing to one of rock's true giants.
By August 1996, as their career reached its zenith, Oasis sold out back-to-back concerts at Knebworth House with an audience of 125,000 people each night, which remains one of the largest concerts in history.
This is history! This is history! Right here, right now, this is history!
Never get repeated, not because we were great or better than anyone else, just because we didn't actually give a flying f***. We've definitely got a table upstairs with the big boys, whether they like it or not. It felt biblical, man. It was a miracle that we even got there. It was everything and more than I asked for. Yeah, we felt untouchable, man. Supersonic even.
Over the next decade, the group made 5 more studio albums, including Be Here Now, Standing on the Shoulder of Giants, Heathen Chemistry, Don't Believe the Truth, and their final record, Dig Out Your Soul.
What next for Oasis?
Try and keep Liam out of jail for the rest of the day. We'll be happy.
By the end of the noughties, the seeds of tension were firmly sown.
Why are you trying to pick a fight? We've only just got into the country.
It's all good crack to me. I don't give a
What's it like being brothers in a band?
It's all right. I think it's all right, mate. I think it's very, very funny.
I mean, if you row, what sort of things do you row about?
Everything. Everything. We don't even have to row. All we've got to do is look at each other in a certain kind of way, and we row. Without even, like, opening our mouth. It's just going inside our heads, you know what I mean?
Since their monumental rise to fame, numerous members of the band quit.
I would apologise, but I'm not going to.
In 1994, Noel briefly quit the band after Liam allegedly threw a tambourine at his brother.
I think he said something and then I launched the tambourine at him or something.
Not like the Bruce Lee throwing star or a lightsaber. It was a tambourine that when it hit me on the shoulder went out of time, I might add.
In 1996, just before a huge MTV Unplugged performance, Liam told Noel he was not going to go on stage, leaving him solo.
As they said, ladies and gentlemen, Oasis. We just walked out and he wasn't there, and he's just like, I'm not doing it.
Liam ain't going to be with us tonight because he's got a sore throat.
In 2000, Noel quit Oasis briefly again after yet another fight with his brother while they were out drinking in Barcelona.
And then we just started drinking all day, and I was just getting asked in interviews about solo albums. Solo stuff, it's no good to the band, it's no good for a band if someone's thinking about doing solo stuff. So we just had a little argument, and that was the end of it. And then he went off home, and I stayed here, and that's that.
But the final nail in Oasis's coffin came on August 28, 2009, before a gig in Paris, with Noel announcing he was quitting the band for good after a backstage fight with Liam.
Liam and Noel Gallagher just had a huge, big fight together in the dressing room. The band is not going to play tonight and cancel the rest of the Euro tour.
So we get there, and I've had a word with him about something, and he's had a word with me about something.
And for whatever reason, he went to his own dressing room and he came back with a guitar and started wielding it like an axe, and I'm not f***ing kidding. It's a real unnecessary, violent act, and he's swinging this guitar around, and he kind of, he nearly took my face off with it, and it ended up on the floor, and I put it out of its misery.
And he's jumped on my guitar, smashed it up, which was a present. So then I got one of his guitars. I think I smashed his up, and then that was it.
So I was like, you know what? I'm out of here.
Noel Gallagher has announced he's quitting the band Oasis. He says he can no longer work with his brother Liam after a series of rows.
Liam always said he would bring down Armageddon in the end. It's the way he kind of likes things to be, Live forever.
What a knobhead.
While the brothers went their separate ways, pursuing separate projects, a decade-long feud between the estranged siblings began.
Like half Oasis songs and half of your songs, which went down pretty well with everyone.
No, I did all of my songs.
What instrument do you play?
I don't play instruments, I just sing. But I had a brother who played the guitar.
I know his name, Noel.
Oh, yeah, he's naughty. He's naughty. And he's not much bigger than you, actually.
You watch each other. So if he was on here, did you watch him on here?
No.
Oh, so, but he watches you?
Oh, he's obsessed. He'll be watching this now.
There you go.
Liam. You mentioned Noel, is he coming tonight?
Oh, no, he won't be here. He's in one of his really big houses, probably eating tofu while having a face peel. In that right man of the people.
Where's my brother?
No!
One of them's out there. The other one is probably at home looking at himself in the mirror.
I've had more fun with a tin of sardines. Who are you saying that about?
Got to be Noel, man.
It was Noel. This time it was Noel.
I mean, sadly, they do all turn up to the gigs dressed as Liam. With like four pairs of sunglasses on and...
This little room here, me and him over there, me there, and then we're on stage. No wonder we hate each other.
He won't call me because then he'll have to stand in the same room as me. He's been very disingenuous with his beloved Oasis fan base, that put him where he is today. All my bags packed and all that. He has no intention of reforming the band.
Liam has reached out to Noel a couple of times and
each time he's just not got back to him. This is why he's so incessant on constantly berating him or constantly antagonising him, is because he misses him. It's his brother.
Call me. Call me. Right, let's see what you've got to say.
So I'm going to dedicate this next tune to my little brother, who's still playing hard to get. But that's all right. But word on the street is he was spotted in a really posh chocolate shop, one of them Fortons, buying some chocolates. So you never know.
After several years of slinging insults, another element emerged in the brotherly dynamic. Talk of a reunion.
There was a period when I got the feeling you wanted to.
Well, when someone offers £100 million to do a few gigs and that, man, you're going to sort of go, all right then, yeah.
If anybody wants to offer me £100 million now, I'll say it now, I'll do it. I'll do it for 100 million. Right? It's a ludicrous.
With the announcement of their reunion shows 30 years after their breakout success, experts from Birmingham City University estimate that the initial 14 dates could bring in upward of $780 million Australian dollars in ticket sales and other add-ons, with the Gallaghers set to make almost $100 million Australian dollars each. With their hit singles such as Wonderwall reaching over 1 billion streams on Spotify and other current marketing, Oasis in 2025 could make more profit than they ever did in their 90s heyday combined.
On stage, when he turns to me and I turn to him, and like we just both look at each other, everything just clicks and it just like transcends music. And there's only me and him that will ever get this. And that's what it's about for us.
The greatest band in the world, to the greatest bands in the world. Good night.
I'd do it all again.
This is it. This is happening.